World Rivers Part 4. Stream Order Classification. The Streller Stream Order ranks rivers based on the connectivity and hierarchy of contributing tributaries. Headwaters are first order, while the Amazon River is the 12th order. Approximately 80% of the rivers in the world are of the first and second order. The ways in which a river's characteristics vary between its upper and lower courses are summarized by the Bradshaw model. The power model relationships between channel slope, depth, and width are given as a function of discharge by river regime. In certain languages, distinctions are made among rivers based on their stream's order. In French, for example, rivers that run to the sea are called fleuves, while other rivers are called riverets. For example, in Canada, Churchill River in Manitoba is called River Churchill as it runs to Hudson Bay, but the Churchill River in Labrador is called Fleuve Churchill as it runs to the Atlantic Ocean. As most rivers in France are known by their names only without word river or fleuve, for example, La Seine, not Le Fleuve Seine. They are called La Seine and they are not called La Fleuve Seine, even though Seine is classed as a fleuve. One of the most prominent rivers in the Francophone is commonly known as Fleuve and Le Fleuve Saint Lawrence River. Since many fleuves are largely and prominently receiving many tributaries, the word is sometimes used to refer certain large rivers that flow into the other fleuves. However, even small streams that run to the sea are called fleuves. For example, Fleuve Cotler, coastal fleuve. Topographical classification. Rivers can generally be classified as either alluvial or bedrock, or some mix of the two. Alluvial rivers have channels and flood plains. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Alluvial rivers have channels and floodplains that are self formed in the unconsolidated or weakly consolidated sediments. They erode their banks and deposit material on bars and their floodplains. Bedrock rivers from when the river down cuts through the modern sediments and into the underlying bedrock. This occurs in regions that have experienced some kind of uplift, thereby steepening river gradients, or in which a particularly hard lithology causes rivers to have a steepened reach that has not been covered in the modern alluvium. The bedrock rivers very often contain alluvium or their beds. This material is important in eroding and sculpting the channel. Rivers that go through the patches of bedrock and patches of deep alluvial cover are classified as mixed bedrock alluvial. Alluvial rivers can be further classified by their channel pattern as meandering, braided, wandering, anastomose, or straight. The morphology of an alluvial river reach is controlled by a combination of sediment supply, substrate composition, discharge vegetation, and bed aggradation. Biotic classification. We'll talk about the same in our next video.